What I'm about to reveal to you, I am neither happy nor proud of. I think I'm currently sitting at just under 100 books on my physical TBR, which is definitely 80 books too many. I did get a lot for Christmas. A lot of it is my own doing, but let's take a look, shall we? Let's go through all the books on my physical TBR. The Inheritance Games, The Hawthorne Legacy, and The Final Gambit, all by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Iron Flame. We have the Crescent City series, so this is House of Earth and Blood. We also, of course, have House of Sky and Breath. The Daughter of Dr. Moreau by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. We have Legendary and Finale from the Caraval series. And of course, the entirety of the Once Upon a Broken Heart trilogy. So Once Upon a Broken Heart, The Ballad of Never After, and A Curse for True Love. We have A Gathering of Shadows by V. Schwab and A Conjuring of Light by V. Schwab. I've read Darker Shade of Magic. I've not gotten around to these two. We have In the Lives of Puppets by T.J. Klune, Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, Daughter of the Siren Queen, and Vengeance of the Pirate Queen by Trisha Levenseller. The beautiful sprayed edges. We have the entire Shatter Me series except for Shatter Me, which I have read. We also have Legendborn and Bloodmarked by Tracy Dion, One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake, a whole bunch of Leigh Bardugo. Ruin and Rising. I am 75 pages into this, so Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, Ninth House, and Hellbent. We have Dance of Thieves and Vow of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson, Mortal Longings by Chloe Gong. We have These Violent Delights and Our Violent Ends by Chloe Gong. So that's another stack. We have Assistant to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Mayer, The Ones We're Meant to Find by Joan He, A Girl Named M by Chris Perez. This is a TikTok author. Shout out her, go follow her. A Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula K. Le Guin, The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman, Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Sue Lynn Tan, Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb, Jade City by Fonda Lee. We also have Renegades by Marissa Meyer, Babel by R.F. Kuang. This is a big old stack of Book of the Month. I do intend to read them, but they're here. Thistlefoot by Jenna Rose Nethercott, Ink, Blood, Sister Scribe by Emma Torres, The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi by Shannon Chakraborty, The Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner, Practical Magic by Alice Hoffman, and The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V. Schwab. Oh my god, I'm like sweating doing this. Taking them off the shelves. Red Rising by Pierce Brown, The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang, City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare, and The Hurricane Wars by Tia Guandon. And I think that about does it for like fantasy, science fiction. I know there were like some YA mystery in there. Ignore that. Moving on to like thrillers. We have The Stranger Upstairs by Lisa M. Matlin, The Only One Left and The House Across the Lake, both by Riley Sager, The Maidens by Alex Michaelides. We have All the Dangerous Things by Stacey Willingham, 0 Days by Ruth Ware, and the last in that little cubby was Small Angels by Lauren Owens. Only 3 more thrillers actually. I think I've read most of my thrillers. We have The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley, The Family Remains by Lisa Jewell, and I'm Thinking of Ending Things by Ian Reid. Moving on to romance, we have Hopeless by Elsie Silver. It's the last book in the Chestnut Spring series. Beach Read, People We Meet on Vacation, and Book Lovers, all by Emily Henry. I know. I'll get to them. Magnolia Parks and Daisy Hates by Jessa Hastings. I wish I had the OG covers. 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. We have Love Theoretically by Allie Hazelwood. I also have Check and Mate by Allie Hazelwood, but I'm listening to it as an audiobook right now, so we're just not gonna count it. The Hating Game by Sally Thorne, which I don't even know if I'll ever read this, to be completely honest. Red, White, and Royal Blue, and Icebreaker. I read like 70 pages of this, but I didn't finish it. I didn't DNF it, I just didn't finish it. Last up in romance, these are like magical romance. We have This Spells Love by Kate Robb, Never by Jessa Hastings. I also have a few holiday romances, but I don't even want to get those out because they're irrelevant until Christmas, so we're just gonna pretend they don't exist. And we'll finish her off with literary fiction. Other Birds by Sarah Addison Allen. Honestly don't even know if this is lit fic. I think it is. Writers and Lovers by Lily King. How Lucky by Will Leach. Very short. I should read it. We have The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. I very much want to read this year. We have Homegoing by Yagi Yasi. I believe is how you say her name. Also very short. Also very much want to read that this year. We have To Paradise and A Little Life by Hanya Yonagahara. We have Wolf Hall by Hilary Mantel. I don't really read historical fiction, but this is the only historical fiction I've ever had the inclination to read. The beautiful thing about this book is that it's got like really good flow. So this is on my radar. And then we have The Little Friend by Donna Tartt and The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. And that about sums it up. So yeah, that's about it. Definitely skipped a few that I just like don't even want to think about, like the classics on my shelf and also the holiday books and some books that live on my shelf but like my boyfriend bought for himself. That I'm not going to count those either. Yeah, there's quite a few. There's still a lot, I know. Hopefully making this video will very much put it into perspective for me. I am already on a self-inflicted book buying ban. To give you context, my book buying ban is until April. So like, comment, subscribe, follow along, keep me accountable, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.